Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Hey, Shawn Michaels used to say that. Welcome to the Most Unknown Podcast, man.
Tag team champions of the world.
I seen a DX documentary the other day, too.
Hello,
all them
ladies.
niggas was on drugs, like, after DX crumbled. Every single, except for Triple H. All of them.
Yeah, Michael.
Hey, Will, you remember that?
Every single one of them,
shit.
dog.
You remember when he was in Canada, right? And he walked out with a Canadian flag, and the
He's
nigga threw a drink
disrespectful.
out, and then he did the whole shit for the Canada. I was one where he had the little stroll. Some nigga in the comments was like, "My man Sean just sniffed a perk on China's ass in the back. He don't have. He gives zero fucks." Hey, Slim, I was crying.
Yo, Bret Hart really didn't like him. I thought it was just for TV.
Huh?
Like,
No, he didn't.
really
He did that. I
genuinely
told y'all,
did not like that nigga.
I told you Vince McMahon
And
and Shawn
Vince screwed
Michaels.
him at that.
Yeah, they screwed him at Montreal. He was
that-
about to leave out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really didn't
Fucked
like
him
Shawn.
over.
A lot of
That's
people
why I don't
ain't-
like that nigga, bro. I'm a big Bret Hart fan.
A lot of people ain't like Shawn, though.
But he
was
funny
like
as
He was
shit.
a headache in the He was a headache in the locker room, they said.
It's funny because on the two WWE joints I seen where they rank like the top whatever wrestlers, he was number one on both.
Nah, I can't give him that.
Nah, I can't go.
Sean ain't my number one, but they was more talking about some like technical shit as long as like,
Number one?
like huh? Yeah, they was breaking down like it was on Netflix. They probably took it off now because it's a brick
Yeah.
though. I watched this
Well,
back in like
it's not on Peacock. It's not on the regular joint.
Yeah.
That's
No
some
way to be found.
unofficial thing.
Unofficial.
You remember
It's
it's when
like-
Netflix first started because we was still in school. We watched it in Dutch Village one time. They had like the top 50 wrestlers of all time, and then they got to Sean, and they was talking about like as far as like his they talking about his rapping, sexy boy, but fucking and then he was number one on another list that I seen. Like more recently, they had him number one.
It's not possible.
That's not possible.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about like did you have anything like, you know how episodes happen when you have guests in the room and it's like something you forgot to say or you thought about later?
Yeah.
It was like, nah. Did you have anything like that from
I had
from the
a,
Clint interview?
yeah.
What-
Let me be wilding, yeah.
What was
He be
something that
wilding
you?
with
What was
his
something that you like
Man, he
disagree
watch-
with?
I be watching this. He be wilding with his takes. He be
I
wilding.
didn't. When he was talking about his top five,
Because I forgot to ask him about Jay-Z.
He left out Eminem in his top five. And
I wasn't mad about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Dre was, but I wasn't mad about that.
I'm not gonna leave Eminem out and put.
I'm not going to leave Eminem show. That's one of my favorite
Drake.
albums.
I can't put Drake in.
I disagree with him too. There, where he said he gave it to Marshall Mathers. I get his points, but like
That's
the
a-
Eminem show was crazy.
It was
bro.
the production
Like,
on that joint. That shit was
Eminem show.
old.
What was on
See,
that
I
album?
stole that CD, yo.
Sorry Mama,
I'm sure.
to collapse.
Superman,
Until I collapse.
Superman's on this.
Superman. So. that's a
Square Dance.
It was a more
Dance.
commercial album, I think.
White America.
White America.
That shit. That production on that joint is crazy.
Yeah.
I put him in top five over Drake right today.
Who M?
Yeah.
See,
Fuck no. See,
try to give me the bad mood
No?
early in the show.
you're not invited
No,
to
bro.
the OVO show.
I don't want
store,
to be there. I
bro.
don't want to be there. It's
No,
gonna be
you
niggas-
want to be there.
It's
What
gonna
you
be
talking
niggas
about?
like Party Next Door there, and niggas like what's this fat chubby dude he signed? What's the nigga? He's gonna be
there.
there.
No,
He's
he
gonna
always
be
Might
there.
really even fuck with our show.
McConaughey's gonna be there. I don't want to.
McConaughey not even on the roster no more.
He
He's
might as
doing
well.
here.
He's on.
He's
on the,
doing here.
He was on the website at one point, so
He had a hit,
I
bro.
agree. Eminem is a crazy lyricist, but he's saying a bunch of nothing sometimes.
Oh.
Sometimes, and I don't. I'm not. Look, he's high, he's in my top 10 somewhere, but he just says a lot of like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of wild shit. Like
They was also mad that he put Ellen DeGeneres in his top 5 comedians. They was chewing him alive.
I seen a white person.
I never
she,
seen-
she was amazing though.
I've never seen an Ellen stand up. I
Nah,
didn't
she
even
funny
know
as
she was a
shit.
stand
She's
up
evil
comedian.
as shit, but she was funny.
I didn't even know she was a stand up comedian.
Yeah, she was back
I'm trying to
in
find
the
that-
day.
I'm trying to
HBO
find that
days.
comment.
George
Slim
Carlin,
shit,
I'm with
bro.
though.
George Carlin is a god. That's my
People
dog.
was like, no Dave Chappelle, no Eddie, no Martin.
Nah. It's certain people. I told you, comedy is
Subjective,
certain
man.
people who laugh.
I was like, bro, he got
It's not the standard. That's
This-
everybody's standard.
This is his list. Let him get his list off.
Yeah,
Man.
that's crazy.
I don't necessarily
He's
agree
a
with it.
professional comedian. Like
Yeah,
shit.
he does this for a living. He makes
Yeah,
money doing
he
it.
makes
I'm not
money
going to
doing
argue
this.
with
He
it.
know what he's talking about.
Yeah, let him have his position. I don't
Like
necessarily.
when you put Jamie in there, I was like, all right, that's a bad.
I put this Eminem video in the Dre chat, right? The Rap City joint when he was on Rap City, because the same joint posted in the chat. I was like, Ruger, this made you mad because Ruger hate Eminem because he always be like,
Definitely.
M don't say shit for real. So then I put in the chat. He said, "Bro, rhymed a bunch of words with no cohesive meaning." Like that. That really be what it be with him sometimes, bro. It be a lot of like, you know, like we said in the car, the anicism, animals, exorcism, having sex with the mammals, camels, and
That shit
what
was
the
hard.
fuck are we talking about, bro? Like it rhymes, but what are we talking about?
That shit was tough.
Rhyming is difficult, bro.
Huh?
That shit was
Rhyming
tough.
is difficult, man.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's a Detroit. That's how Detroit rap.
and it's good by the way. But when we talking about,
not- yeah, right.
whenever we're talking about top 5, like people, somebody got to get the raw end of the deal.
Yeah, he got. Okay, I'm not mad if you put Drake in your joint.
Yeah, Drake, man, Drake.
How is he
full.
not though? It's
Drake's
getting
full,
to
man.
the point where it's negligent.
Yo, Drake
is in
full
the top
money,
5, bro.
dog. This is getting wicked. His body of work is outstanding. It's outstanding to a lot of people. Bro.
I was just talking. We was in school when he first dropped. There was like a good 2 years. I swear to God, anybody knows I'm not lying. It was a good 3-year run when we wasn't even talking about that. We was wondering if he had a bad song, bro.
Period.
It was a 3-year run when the nigga didn't have a bad song, like one, like out of like.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we still in his era. Like, he hasn't stopped. Like, if he don't fall off in the next 2-3 years, he's got to be like. I don't understand how he's not in your top 5. It'll be negligence at some point. Yeah.
It's so hard for niggas like him to fall off. He love rap. He like to rap.
Ab said he's gonna float for the next 2 years.
He can easily float, like stay just like coast.
Kendrick?
He can just coast for like 2 years. Put a feature out here, another feature out here.
Bro, he gave us
his presence is like he's like omnipresent.
He gave us the best.
He's omnipresent.
Niggas everywhere.
Nigga called Drake
He's
omnipresent.
omnipresent in the culture.
That alone makes him top 5.
Yeah,
Somehow.
I mean, I can't argue one way or the other. I'm not mad if you put him on there or if you don't.
Generation 9 wanted Drake feature more than the Jay-Z feature.
You know the crazy part is. What's the
you be on the ad comments, they can't stand Jay-Z, bro. Like the young people, it's funny just to watch. It's funny just to watch how they feel about Hov. They be like, who put him? Like everybody be like, who the fuck made this nigga the GOAT? And it's like they don't even.
Well, my students like 12. They feel like that about Drake though.
So who the fuck they like Yeet?
They like Lil Baby. They like NBA YoungBoy. They like NLE Chopper. That's what they like. They don't even. They look at Drake how. Young niggas look at Hov.
The same music on different beat.
They're like, all right, bro. Sorry, kids. They look at him like the old dude.
Drake?
Yeah, they like. He's like the older guy that young artists respect.
See, them niggas was born in 2011, bro.
Right, that's a fact. That's what they were. They were born in 2000.
They were. That's crazy.
They were really born in 2000.
Nigga Roy said, "Who cares though?"
2010, 2011.
Fuck what y'all think, nigga. I wasn't even. Y'all was an egg.
Generation.
I care about y'all.
The generations of.
I never cared about niggas who was born in 2007. You was an egg, son.
That's a
what
fact.
the fuck are you telling me for?
They don't know what they talking about.
You don't know who Allen Iverson is.
They don't know. They do know. They know sports though. I give them that. That's a crazy
they
thing
watch
about
highlights,
kids.
nigga. You wasn't there. You wasn't there when I was crying when Kobe beat them.
That's the crazy thing about sports in comparison to music. They still have respect for the athletes, no matter how far. Like I heard, like 12-year-olds having a conversation about AI and having conversations about like Wilt and like. All of these different conversations.
You know where that come from? You know where
they don't give a fuck.
No,
about
you know where that
rappers.
really come
from?
from?
They don't care
and
what Ice Cube do.
I be peeping it now. Speaking of that, you know who they respect though? You know who they care about for real? I guarantee they still care about Pac.
They do.
Which is exactly what I was saying on the last
Absolutely.
episode.
They know about Pac.
Yeah, which is
and
insane.
they know about Big because of Pac, which is the crazier part of it.
Hey man.
They don't even have the right story. They was like, oh, they was best friends.
I was arguing with Ab.
Huh?
The only thing I don't really like, and I'll go back and do my research because I'm on spring break, so I got to. But
salute to you.
I'm going to do my research and I'm going to see if maybe I was wrong on this. I don't like Nas being in niggas top 5.
Son, John, what are you talking about?
I don't think he's a bad. I'm not. Listen, he's in my top 8.
What are you talking about?
Top 8 is crazy ever.
Bruh, he is the most consistent rapper in New York, bro.
Ever?
Yes, nigga. In his 40s, he's the
you
most
sound like
consistent
You sound like a Nas hater.
Yeah, you're really a hater now, dog.
You sounded like a Nas hater.
I love the nigga lyrically.
Can't. That's it.
First
of all, if I have you in my top, there's been many rappers from the birth of time, bro. I have it in my top 8. We're talking about I'm disrespecting him. He's in my top 8.
You can't have Nas without
He's
you
in
can't
my
have a list. You can't have a
Boy,
list
he's in my
without
top
Nas,
8.
bro.
He's in my top. That's
like
disrespect.
having a list without LeBron. That's like when the nigga Maul say Shaq is more equivalent than LeBron.
So putting a nigga in my top 8 is disrespectful.
That's kind of
because he's not.
You was here when Nas was out.
You talking
yeah,
about?
That's why I feel the way I feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Listen,
you was here with a firm. You was here. Sir.
Facts. But the nigga, listen, he's a great lyricist. He has great projects. I say that, but
just say you're a hater, bro.
No, I'm not. Listen,
like I hate Shawn Michaels, bro. I stand on my Shawn Michaels tape.
I hate Brett Favre. Listen, this is my only thing. I swear to God, I hate Brett Favre. But listen, this is my only thing.
He needs to be in jail.
This is my only thing with him.
In the river.
To me, and if I stand corrected, I'll say I was wrong with the pod. Next pod. He had to me after he had them first 2 albums.
Classics. Hip hop moments, bro.
Boom, for sure. He got in a funk. Okay, yes, he had off the record stuff going on with his mom, all that. To me, I have said it was one. He dropped 2 duds. And I got this from Behind the Music. Listen, it's on his Behind the Music. He dropped 2 duds. Def Jam was about to drop him.
Not what happened.
Def Jam was about to drop him, and Ether bought him back. The beef with Jay-Z bought him back to the forefront.
Right.
Stillmatic came on after that, and he kind of was good after that.
Let me ask you a question, Roy.
What's up,
in a career, you got 10. In a career with somebody 10+ albums. How many bad albums are you allowed to have in your career?
You can have a bunch.
You can have 1, 2, maybe 3 bad. How many bad albums or like albums you like?
You
that
can
not
have 3,
favorable, but you don't go back to.
You can have 3
from Jay.
2.
Kingdom
Coming Volume 1. It's still listenable though.
Nas not allowed to have a bad album or 2.
All right, we'll shelf this. I'm gonna do my.
He asked you a question. That's a good question.
Nigga not allowed to have a bad album.
Boy said answer that shit.
That's not the end of the world. Nigga got a bad album. Nigga got like 13 albums. That's not fair.
I mean, all right. Listen,
that's a crazy critique.
You said Volume 1, John?
No, because I love Volume 1, but I get like
overall,
it didn't have this commercial success to everybody.
Tried to do the Puffy Wave.
Yeah, and it wasn't
his most.
But I kind of pushed back because Imaginary Players was on there, bro. And
absolutely,
was shit.
he had good songs on there.
Friend of Foe was on there.
He got about
Streets Watching was on Volume 1 too.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yeah.
This could be dirt, Jay.
Let him be.
I don't even like. I ain't gonna like. I don't even like Volume 2 like that.
With Hard Knock Life.
I don't like Volume 2.
There's some joints on there.
Hard Knock Life, Money Cash
What's
Hoes.
My Name on it? No, not What's My Name.
Can I Get Her? Everything's on there.
See, when that came, I was listening to a lot of Cash Money. That's when like 400 Degrees and shit was out.
That was that was around that time.
Yeah, I was listening to that.
Yeah, 97.
Volume 2 is when Jay arrived in me. That like when he like
publicly,
when I was like okay,
for
cool.
the masses, yeah, for sure. Yeah. We gotta have a conversation about so the Michael B. Jordan story. It's a lot of stories wrapped around the Michael B. Jordan story,
crazy,
right?
bro.
Yeah,
Dominique D.
She stood tall on that one too.
I fucking love you.
I respect people that stand on their stand.
They try to put that shit on L'Oreal. Dominique started that shit. Shout out to the VA princess.
I respect anybody that
she was
stand
like,
on.
and Nick Cannon is corny too. I was just like, oh, she on a ramp.
I respect that people that can stand on their stands even when they're getting backlash.
Dominique, come to the show, baby.
I respect it, man. I respect it. So the first question is like, how long is too long to hold a grudge?
You can hold a grudge for the rest of your life, bro. You can hold that shit till you die. If a fuck nigga be a fuck nigga, you can hold that shit till the rest of your life.
I never got picked on in high school, so I don't know what that feels like.
Yeah, that's perfect. I got picked on.
But I can't relate, so I can't necessarily relate to his story. But I can imagine if that was my story, how
I feel like the nigga got bullied and hung in a locker or something. Like
we don't know that.
We don't know that, John.
We don't know that it
did not. We don't know that.
Like,
let's just say it happened.
We don't know he come back from the wire shoot. He getting beat up after school. Like we don't know that.
So he had money as a kid too. So it's like not money.
Like that.
He was on the show.
But he was on the show. I stand corrected.
He did have a #1 movie. Harbaugh was #1 at that time.
But how you getting even like how you calling somebody like nigga? I just left the Wire set. Like what? Like how
I feel like the Wire was the Wire to adults, not to other kids.
For sure.
The kids wasn't watching the Wire for Michael. Like that wasn't a thing. You know what I mean? That was something you got older and you appreciated.
That shit was on demand.
Yeah.
This my thing though. You're not gonna like this. This is my hey, I know y'all fuck with him. It's calm down a little bit, but like I'm not gonna call you because I was gonna insult you, call you all sorts of names. Joe Buttons. You are
Joe Buttons.
You are.
Said Buttons.
I don't know what I want to call you, bro. But like that shit was so whack. What you did with that whole shit. Like first of all, the nigga. That's the only. This started like an argument in the chat. It's cool if you call Michael B. corny. Cool, fine. You could have left it there, bro. But like that whole like, you can't talk to our black sisters like that.
Yeah,
nigga, what? The nigga gave her a respect. She made a comment lightheartedly, gave her a respectful interview after that. You openly beat women. Openly disrespect women, right? And then you try to flip it on Mike B because he made a comment. You are a clown, brother. And this is why I like, dog. And if I ever get certain, like I talk about LL all the time, 100% all the time. I don't want no smoke with that man. Like you know what I'm saying? The Any Given Sunday stories, the person that robbed him, LL, it's just rap, bro. If he ever approached me in public, I'm gonna be like, yo, Els, it was rap. Ellie, chill, Ellie, it was rap.
Content, baby.
Yeah. Buttons though, I swear to God, bro. If we ever got dog, I want to slap the. I want to slap the shit out of Buttons, bro.
What the fuck you say?
It's just content,
say
baby.
my raps, nigga.
It's only content.
Say my raps, nigga. Say it. Say Who Lounging now. Total. Bam voice now. You fucking punk.
Oh, you gonna see
Little
me
corn dog punk.
Corn dog. What did he call this nigga? What did he call this?
a burger.
Burger.
Hey,
Fucking
Roy.
burger.
LL pull up over. You gonna see me say, "It's just rap, Ellie. It's just rap." I don't want no smoke with LL, bro. I really don't.
It's gonna be niggas. It's gonna be niggas in Queens with furs and shit on.
Yo, did you ever see that interview?
I respect L though. I don't respect Buttons though. Like
Will you put L in your top list?
No.
I don't even want.
It's gonna get violated. It's
I
gonna
don't
get
even
violated.
want. But shout out L, yo. He's
It's a clip where he was like, he was on the Hot Wing Show complex joint, and they asked, he was like, "L, what were you thinking when you came up with the name like Hot Pink Cookies Crushed by a Building or whatever
He
the name of
asked
that
him
song was?" And he was like, "I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. I don't fucking know, man."
see, this is
I don't know.
and this be y'all man.
He
This be
asked
y'all,
about
like-
Big Ellie.
Hey, no, he asked him about like that. What's the name of that? Was it an album or a song? I don't remember. It's like hot pink cookies crushed by a building or some shit like that.
What?
I think he'll fight if a nigga asks him about that Big Ellie shit.
Yeah, he probably.
I think
you,
he'll
bro.
instantly go
I'm
like from
gonna
one
find.
to
I gotta
zero.
find this joint.
He probably.
If I ever interviewed him, that's question number one.
John won't make sure.
I'll be like, "Yo, L, look, thank
I'ma
you.
laugh.
I'm here with LL Cool J. L, real quick, we guys good. When did they ever call
He
you
probably
Ellie?
come in
Yeah,
real
so
graceful.
the
What's,
joint
up,
is
what's
called-
up, brothers? How y'all doing, man? God bless.
So it was.
Yo,
it was.
what's up
It
with you
was,
and Big Ellie? All right, now,
it
now,
was pink cookies crushed in a plastic bag. It was pink cookies in a plastic bag crushed by buildings, right? So they asked him, "What was that title?"
What is it?
about?
What is that
What-
about?
what
It was a
was
song.
that?
It was a song. It was just like, I don't know, man. I was high as shit, man. I just threw.
he was high.
I was in the studio. There was some women around, and I just threw it.
Ecstasy.
I just threw it. Matter of fact, I can play the joint. You can put the headphones on. I can hear this shit, dog.
It probably so when I call your man lyrically trash, he probably was high about a lot of shit.
Ecstasy.
Probably.
It's ecstasy. Nike ecstasies.
What?
Yeah, Nike ecstasies. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I believe.
I
that.
tried to buy something when I was like 15. I did. It was with some girls though.
But yeah, dog, this shit is funny because
These niggas
you
got
could tell
me
he was having like a pure moment. It was just he was just being honest. Fuck it, I'm this.
What does pink cookies in a plastic bag getting crushed by buildings mean?
I don't know. I was high when I wrote it.
I don't know. I was high when I wrote
You
it. Man.
40
yeah,
now?
he's being serious. He doesn't give a fuck about And then once you're at that point in your career, bro, you can tell the truth, bro.
Yeah, a lot of niggas need to tell the truth how corny they was.
Yeah, you can tell the truth. So like, do you feel like he was holding that grudge was too long?
Nah, he don't be labeled like that. Like when you know, niggas gotta be honest. Like you had female bullies, bro. Like
Oh, for sure.
you know what I'm saying. Like when you not that type of not that type of dude. Like you doing something positive. Like Michael B. Jordan can change anything right now. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You know Creed is doing well. He directed it. Like I felt him on that. I was like, nah, that's a good. That was a classy movie there. You know
See,
what
I
I'm
don't think
saying?
he went too far. I don't think
Like
he
I seen worse shit than that. Like
Yeah, he
it
didn't
could have went
disrespect
left.
He could have
but,
walked
like,
off.
Yeah, he could have never just like
disrespect her. He
he
did
could have
the
moved
interview.
the cam. He could have did so much shit, but he's not that type of dude.
How long you think he was holding that? How long you think he like when he seen her on that cover?
I think he was holding
He
it.
probably see that shit every day. He opened up his phone.
The
bro.
funny part, he asked she like Vo made a great point. Like he only brought it up because she mentioned high school. Like
Yeah.
he didn't even like open up with like, oh yeah, I was that corny kid. Like she said, we go way back from high school. Then he said, the corny kid. Like
I would've just
it
been
went
like,
like, you know what I'm saying? Who knows if he goes there if
We
it's
not
not
even
even
cool.
act.
We not cool. We don't act like we was cool.
I don't
okay?
know
He
you,
could've
man.
Word.
But like
We
you said,
not
it was
friends.
classy. It was classy. He kept it real.
He finished
real
the
cool.
interview, did the whole
Finished the
interview.
interview, gave her some good answers. That was it. I don't see how that was.
Does he come off as corny to you?
I don't care what another man is, bro. I don't care what another
point,
man
bro.
do, bro.
We got
I
to move the
never
needle with the
cared.
corny.
I
We got
never-
to stop with the
I
corny
need
shit,
friends
bro.
like that in my circle. Everybody want to be too cool, niggas. You know, niggas pick up shit from me. Like I don't like that shit. Be yourself, bro.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. Like you gotta unlearn the bullshit. Like we gotta unlearn bullshit.
I was having this conversation with Ashley and Tara a couple days ago, and I was just like,
Shout out Ashley. Ashley said a dumbass comment about them Beyonce tickets at home and shit. That was dumb, Ashley. I just got to tell you that. That was super dumb. I just want to tell you that. Love you. Go ahead.
something in their heart, man. So the conversation was about asking about what they thought about this, and I was just like, because a girl posted a tweet, and the tweet was popular. They posted it everywhere, and she was just like, Michael B is cute, but he just looked too responsible. Like he know where his passport is or his birth certificate is. I was just like,
Are we to the point where we're like?
wow, bro.
That's why when you say like, what is like, we got to really define corny, right? Because it's like, what is? It's crazy to me. Like somebody just compared being responsible to being corny. which I've never been confused with being responsible ever in my life. So I wouldn't fit into. But still, like even still, it's like I don't get. It's like, what do women want, right? Because like
They want niggas that got that bad, not that unlearning bullshit. That bad, what? I'm gonna take it back. Roughneck bullshit. That shit is dead. Your nigga is snitching.
Roughneck.
Your nigga is snitching. Your nigga's a boyfriend in jail. What do you want with him? What do you want?
Roughneck.
they like him that way though, because they don't like him corny.
I'm getting older now, bro. You know, it's my birthday.
They don't like
month.
him corny.
I'm getting older
I
now,
just feel
so
like-
it's a lot of shit.
When's your
I'm 22nd.
Oh,
It's not. It's not. I'm not with that. Like the niggas you like, the thug niggas you like, are boyfriends and snitches now. Get you someone that has something, bro.
Somebody stable.
With some quality
common sense.
and some fucking intelligence, like some high intelligence. Stop this shit. Like the tweets, the shit is getting old, bro. Like y'all getting it's getting dried up, man.
I get joking on it, and you can like what you like as a female. I'm not gonna say cool. You like it, look cool. Be whatever. You like it, cool. I'm not. Different strokes for different folks, cool. But like, I just don't like how we at a time where like being, respectful, having like it's being looked at, being respectful, having talking a certain way, carrying yourself a certain way is considered corny. Like niggas really calling. Like we joke about the Russell Wilson shit all the time, and I've said my piece on that because I get where niggas is coming from. I'm not gonna act like I don't. I've called him corny myself, but it's I would never do that on a. It's a different in convos between like niggas and being around dudes and having convos in your circle and like being on a public platform and calling someone like, you know what I'm saying? Like we could joke about Russie all day, but in the day, like, why is he, he a man, good man, taking care of his kids, being a father, like, it's like good shit is considered corny. I don't know
Quarterback.
Yeah, I don't know where we get to, I don't know how we got to this point where it's like, you know what I mean?
You know what I think it is, honestly? And I just think it's because I feel like and usually I don't like to be like, oh, black people this, black people that, but like I really think it's specific to our culture.
That's in
like
our
the
urban
box-
diction, our urban.
The
minds.
box that black men have to live in is so small,
it's
bro.
Sick, man.
It's like a tiny box. You have to fit in this box or you're ousted. Like you're
Yeah,
not.
it's sick.
They don't consider you in the pool of qualified applicants. It's like I was watching some show, and it was a random show. It's about it's called Love on the Spectrum on Netflix. Y'all should check it out. Just need if you need some wholesome shit in your world. But anyway,
something in this.
yeah,
That's what you
for
be
sure. I mean, sometimes you got to reset, man. There's some
Something
bullshit
is
going on.
bad.
I go listen to some Kill Your
Son trying to be a
Grandmother
great
music.
husband out here.
I listen
Alright,
to Kill
son.
Your Grandmother music, and then I go clear my palate with
That's only Eminem, so you just say
That's
you
only
listen to
Eminem. Please
That's
don't,
only
please
him.
don't bring
So
that black. Don't bring
you
that to
was-
black.
You wasn't listening to anybody else but
That's
him.
not
But
on black.
fine,
That's
cool.
on. That's not on black standards. That on white standards.
Yeah,
Listen
never-
to Dirk, actually. But anyway,
He never talked about
He
killing
never
his
talked
grandmother.
about
Killing his cousin, maybe.
Killed his
Yeah,
cousin.
his
That's
cousin
crazy,
was
though.
snitch.
But continue.
So all right, so anyway, it was a white show, right? Most of the people on the show was white. She was on like she was going to meet her homeboy, and they was going out for drinks. To me, homie was gay, right? if you took it by the standard that we apply,
It's a white dude though. Black.
white dude.
Okay.
If you took it by the standards that we apply to men, right? Like he was gay in the black community, but because he's not in the black community, he's not from the black community. He was comfortable. He was kind of feminine, right? Not to say that he liked dudes, but he was a little feminine.
He might have been fluid.
Yeah, whatever that means, right? But he identified as a heterosexual man, and nobody shamed him for that. His like feminine ways, he was just himself. In the black community, he would have been ousted. You can't do like he had feminine ways. He talked the way he talked, the way he carried himself. He would have been ousted as gay, even if he wasn't gay. He could have had no interest in men at all. But just because the way he spoke, the way he like women would have been like, nah. He's gay. He would have never had a chance to have a family. Then when he left and went to deal with white women who accepted him for being himself, they would have looked at him like something's wrong with him. But in fact, y'all wasn't interested in homie from the get-go. He was himself. What happens is now men they feel like they got to put themselves, they got to fit in this box. Then they go to doing shit that's not them. It's not who they are to feel like they want to be accepted in this box. It's you know how many niggas in jail for shit that they know they shouldn't have been doing to prove to other people that they are about a life that they're not about.
They not about that at all.
That's the box that we live in is so small, bro.
That shit is
That's
tiny.
why niggas be killing themselves. That's why niggas be going
Suicide
to drinks
rate is
and
up
drugs.
with black men.
That's why that shit happens because
women-
your life is limited.
But it all like I'm not putting the onus on women because like y'all should.
Yeah, as a man, you should have more.
Like it goes back to me and Roy said this too because Roy actually brought it up first. If I'm giving credit, but like that's why I always say like well, speaking on that woman thing real quick, it's like women kind of set the tone. Like, y'all are responsible, especially the younger women. Like, I'm not talking about women I did, like, if you're 20, 21, 22, whatever. Like, y'all set the precedence of what is kind of the standard because,
Oh, for sure.
especially when you're a boy, like you're growing up, when you're high school, middle school, like younger high school, middle school, your whole thing is you don't want to do anything that's not because you like girls. You want to be liked by girls. Like you want to be accepted by your peers as well, but you really like being accepted by girls is a high mark. And nobody wants to not get no love from the girls. So you do whatever the girls are kind of into. And if they're into, if they like a certain type, that's the type you try to fall under because you want to attract women. So if them women, if they're only liking the Dirks, the young boys or whatever, like as a young, that's impressionable on them because they try to be that to keep up with the standard of what girl. If girls liked Urkels, there'd be a bunch of fucking Urkel. Like that. That's really what, at least in the younger crowd, you know what I mean?
Even for older niggas who don't know who they are, they haven't because
I don't feel bad for them niggas.
yeah, for them
I
niggas,
don't
I don't
feel
feel
bad.
bad.
I know, yeah,
But
for
like
sure,
in general, it's like
You having a crisis, my nigga.
especially when you're younger, you feel like everybody's supposed to. You gotta as many men are like, no, it's a numbers game. So it's like as many women as I can get to like me, I'm gonna do that. Whatever the most women like, I'm gonna do that. You don't need 100 women to like you though.
Don't, dog.
You only need one, bro.
when you're young, you're not really.
When you're young, you don't think like that. So you try to do what the numbers tell you to do. It's like, man, listen, the numbers got niggas. You know what I'm saying? This is what women say they like this. I'm gonna go do that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
The girls say they want this is what get the attention. I'm gonna go
Now
do
when
that.
you're older, you're supposed to
misguidance.
be you, and then it's supposed
Yeah,
to just
it's supposed to, but
I always say on the show, niggas think I'm tripping. I always say the most least protected person right now in the world, and I'm not bitching. Nah, we not gonna bitch because like we get a lot of whatever, but
it's a lot of perks.
it's the heterosexual black man has no type of rights or protection outside of like we can't. Like you said, you can't be a certain way. You got to fit in a certain box. Now, apparently, we can't even smoke hookah because that's been taken off the
smoke
list
hookah
now.
either,
Like,
bro.
we can't do a goddamn like
pull up with the
everything we
hook-
do is
don't
either
pull up with the hooks to the club,
everything
man.
we even do is too close to gay, too close to like we can't do shit, bro.
I
like
seen
we
a
had
tweet, bro.
like you know what I'm saying.
I posted this in my story. The girl said, "Fun is for women and children. Men shouldn't have fun."
Yeah, like what can we
What
do
the-
anymore? Like niggas can't niggas
can't exist.
Everything we do is either close to too soft, too gay. We can't do nothing. And like, but can you imagine if I came out on a podcast and said what gay people
We
shouldn't
have
be allowed
podcasts
to do?
either.
Yeah,
You know
we
what I'm
can't
saying?
have
We're
What
not
else?
supposed to have podcasts either.
Yeah, because but I get what they're saying because there's some idiots behind the mic that don't have no fucking business being behind the microphone. But if I came out and said, "Look, gay people, y'all can't do this," we'd be canceled within an hour.
Easy.
Within an hour, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. It's just
Shade room post.
Easy.
next year
work.
it'll be two more things we can't do either.
The
Like,
list
they gonna
is
take-
long, bro.
Yeah, it's like
It's a lengthy list, man.
There's some loser ass people.
I can't believe this
Nah,
shit,
for
dog.
sure, bro.
And I just,
For
it's just, if you go to Twitter right now and type in "straight men shouldn't" and just in parentheses all the
losers.
crazy shit that you see on there, man.
losers,
God,
bro.
I went down a rabbit hole yesterday. The list was,
Video games.
oh man.
Yeah, we can't play the game.
Don't
we
play the
can't, Like,
game.
we can't like. I mean,
You should have a girl say you should, straight men should have a YouTube account.
I can't watch
Just
video.
pulling shit out.
Hey yo,
pulling rabbits out the hat.
it's almost this shit is
Yeah,
comical,
it's
bro.
just
Can't
anything.
rap in the camera.
You can't do nothing, dog.
We should make a pod about that shit.
Shit
one
that
day,
men
like,
can't do.
where like shit that straight heterosexual black men cannot
Just shouldn't be doing.
partake in.
We
and I
should-
just would have like.
Just tell us don't breathe. Man. That's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah, niggas in the comments like niggas should just die at this point because
Yeah,
we can't do nothing else.
Nothing
like,
else,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying?
You can't smoke. Nigga can't smoke hookah. Why? Let him smoke his hookah. I'm not a hookah fan, but like, if a nigga want to smoke hookah, why?
That nigga
Why?
said, hey yo,
You let Saucy Santana tell you niggas you can't
Yeah,
smoke
that was
hookah, bro?
funny as shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
you built like a fucking.
You should be a fullback in somebody's offense.
Yeah, like,
Are you
get the
telling you
fuck outta
niggas you
here,
shouldn't
bro.
smoke
Like,
hookah, bro?
what?
He crying his eyes out for getting a ticket.
Yo, shit is crazy, bro.
This is the world we live in, bro.
Yeah, but
I
I ain't complaining about it. Like I said, we get a lot of perks, but I mean,
There's
shit.
perks
dog.
that come with it.
At some point, we just living on can't do island, bro. It's only so like the margins is getting crazy, bro. And then the same token, be like, why y'all don't express yourselves? Or why y'all shit? Like, you know what I'm
can't.
saying? Like,
You told me I
what,
should-
what the fuck is left, bro? We can't do
do
like.
I don't even know how I
left for
feel no
niggas?
more, bro. I don't even
Like,
know
what?
how I feel at this point.
Not
bro.
even
I
human.
ain't existed
I'm a
in life.
wall.
I'm just existing.
Yeah, niggas is just objects, bro. Like,
Niggas be blank walls. You have nothing. You don't got
I'm a
nothing
whole
for you
wall.
no more.
I'm a
bro.
whole wall with no emotions.
You know how it's hard, bro.
Losers, bro.
It's hard. Men shouldn't cry. Men should. It's all this type of shit that men shouldn't do. It's like, all right, bro. What should we do? Like, what's the list of shit that we should do? We should just pay bills, build houses, and
Build
just-
land.
and
Yeah.
then
Who the
that's it.
fuck could build a house?
and
right
get
now?
and get money.
You
That's
know how
it.
many?
That's it.
You know how
That's
many
all.
years it take to build a house, man?
Not no more. They been throwing these bitches up in 3 weeks, bro.
I'm the ones that be.
I hate when
falling
that's the
apart.
rebuttal to can you cook too.
Yo,
Like,
be a
can you
house.
cook? Can you build a house?
This is not
Nigga,
fair.
The
This the-
fuck?
the
Well, we like,
equality-
like, nigga, what?
It doesn't.
Can
Shit is
we get an
nasty.
equal like ask me if I know how to build a dresser or something. Like why
Let's start
a
small.
house?
Let's
Like
start
that
small.
shit is crazy, bro. Like,
A house. Who you know how to build a house?
and I just asked if you could cook. I didn't ask you to be Michelin star, dog. Like what the fuck are we doing? Like,
That should be
God
Emerald
damn.
Lagasse, motherfucker. I just wanted
Shit.
something to eat. Can I get a sandwich?
yeah, I just asked you. Now put together Alfredo. You asked me, could I build a whole living unit?
One of
Like,
the
this
toasted PB&J. young.
Toasted PB&J.
Sliced down the middle. God damn, I didn't ask you
Life,
to give me steak and lobster.
life is crazy now, bro. Like, shit, yo. Oh, Lord. Oh,
Hey,
man.
young.
Gotta love it. bro.
There was people saying that like Michael B should have just like let that roll over his shoulder. Like, yo, you where you wanted to be.
Nah, man.
It's
y'all
not even. It's
understand,
not even
bro.
worth addressing there. At this
You have a
point.
segment, bro. You have that back segment on.
It's
You
just- but it's not going nowhere.
it's
He's gonna be corny forever at this point.
Who, Michael?
No, I'm saying the consideration, like the general.
Why do they
consensus
think he's corny?
is
I don't
going
even
to
think he's a good actor, but I don't
consider-
want to call him corny.
Yeah, I don't.
That's a whole other conversation, but I don't
Yeah,
even want
I
to have. But why I won't put corny on it? Where we
I don't
get
know,
corny
man.
from?
I think it's because that video where he was doing push-ups on the sand with the white girl.
Oh, that's
Oh,
what
he
it
fuck with
is.
the bunnies?
That
That's
probably didn't. It was. I think it
always
was
it
for.
is.
Oh, he's definitely fuck.
It's
He's
always
Right.
definitely fuck with the bunny. But I think it was for a show. But he was playing the role too well.
It's
Man. Like he do it
always-
in his off time.
It always that. It always what he like and shit, man. That shit ain't got nothing to do with you.
Black people can't never turn their cool. That's what it is. The minute we turn our cool off, we corny, yo.
Yep.
That's really what it is, bro. If you see niggas like
Everybody
if you see
has-
a nigga dancing too hard in the club, some girls gonna be like, this nigga corny.
Nigga.
Why he mad? He paid $30 to get in this motherfucker. His drinks is $24 for a margarita.
margarita,
Why
yeah.
he can't cut loose?
No, I see the
Why
tweet.
he
The
can't
girl
do
said.
that?
The girl said she see her friend text her was like, your man in the club with me. Like we in the club. I see your man. She like, what are you in there talking to other bitches? She like, this nigga in here dancing like shit. And she was just like, oh, it's over. I said, what the fuck?
And then you want to get broke up with her homegirls, be like, look at this dancing ass nigga.
Nigga
You
here dancing
like, God
his
damn, I
heart
can't
out
have
right
fun.
now, young. He came in to have a good time. What the fuck, bro?
Nigga cannot boogie.
Nigga
without
cannot even party.
Using his girl, bro. That is sick. Yo.
Like, are you
Sick
serious? This
behavior.
man can't come in here and cut a rug.
That's
like,
sick behavior, bro.
Niggas be in R&B parties dancing
And
like
then your
shit.
punk ass friend
man.
is a fucking hate, man.
They don't want to be leaving either.
But it's here though, because when we went to, remember when we went to Houston,
they was dancing.
niggas was dancing, and I was like, you know what? I
dancing.
respect, dog. But I'm in the club, I'm in the section looking cool. But girl, I'm like, yo,
He's
when
having more
we
fun
both
than
go home, he got the most bang out of his buck, bro.
For
Like,
sure.
when it's all said and done, dog, he did what he was supposed to do, man.
And he ain't had to pay for the table.
yeah.
He was just a cousin of somebody there. He was just
Yeah.
there having a good ass time, more fun than everybody else, bro.
If we really was at a party at homecoming and I really jumped off, like I really left the section and I started like doing the stinky leg or something, niggas would really be like, "What's wrong with John?" Like that's a question you ask because I'm having fun. Like that would really be like,
It
"Yo,
wouldn't
John
be,
good?"
you know, the funny. It wouldn't be because you having fun. It's because it was you.
a regular.
This nigga doing, man?
Damn, I can't do the stinky leg.
Nah,
Oh,
fuck
this is
no.
good.
Y'all
You see what I mean? Add that to the list of
you
black,
can't do the stinky
blacks
leg.
heterosexual men now can't
It's
do the
just like
stinky
I
leg.
just never
This
seen you
is-
do it
this is-
before. Why you pull up now and to do it?
Maybe it hit different this
feeling
time.
it,
Right?
nigga.
I was feeling
Do
it.
the wild.
That
the
42
stanky
was
leg.
hitting different.
If I pulled up at homecoming and just started doing the stanky leg, would you look? Yeah.
Damn, I can't do the stinky leg. That's crazy.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, like really cutting loose.
Like
The only dance
Travis
that's
Kelce.
acceptable for men to do is to do the fucking.
How you gonna say that?
I'm just saying, like,
Look,
it's
you're
not-
doing it. He's
no,
part
no,
of the.
no. I
Look,
just
now
mean
he's
in
part of the
general-
problem.
I just mean in
Look,
general.
now
for
you're part of the
general-
problem.
For
You're
the
part
general,
of the shit. You're part of the
You're
bullshit.
one of them.
population. The only thing that
You're
we're
they, son.
allowed to do, like, and nobody judge us, is the fucking the swag serve. That's it.
I hate the
Niggas don't
swag,
mind you
bro.
doing the swag serve.
I hate
Once
swag
you
serve.
start doing other shit,
Why
then
can
they
I?
look at you crazy.
Why can't I be arm to arm
You
with a
can't-
fellow
it's
good
no
man? And
problem.
why am I allowed to do that, but I can't move my leg in a circle of motion?
They don't like it.
Do
Yeah.
your stinky leg in peace, dog.
I be stinking legging in the crib.
No, you. Oh, I'm about to
That's the
say
only
that.
place I get down at. Man.
That shit crazy,
Niggas
bro.
don't judge you there. Yeah.
Shit, I went to what's that
You
place
hide
in
the
Maryland that I was talking
masculinity,
about? That Voby went to all the time. It's far out of fucking the joint coastal West Virginia, not Deep Creek.
Y'all tripping.
It start with H or something.
What that is.
It's not. Oh, what the fuck is that? I'm mad I can't think about it. But that shit is own little like mad niggas was stinky legging out there, bro.
Really?
Nobody judged them.
That's just like this. It's this area specifically.
Is it Hagerstown?
Might be
That joint
Hagerstown.
far as shit. It's mountains and shit. Take
Might
up
be
a lot of
Hagerstown.
Yeah, I think it was.
Right.
Might be
I think it was Hagerstown.
Why was
yeah.
y'all partying?
We went to
Yeah, that's
downtown.
exactly
Yeah, we
where
went
it
to
was.
downtown Hagerstown.
Yeah, y'all was in
There's a lot of
Hagerstown.
niggas doing the sticky leg down there, bro.
Niggas have fun outside of here.
Yeah, they was having a great time.
Yeah, for sure. Having a ball. They paid $12.
yeah.
Yeah, whatever function.
And their drinks was reasonably priced.
12. Their drinks were $6. They come in a plastic cup.
Yeah.
Sure of it.
It's just this area. We're gonna outcool ourselves to death, bro.
Every
That's gonna be a crumble.
Every major
like,
city's
we
like
gonna
that though. Well, nah, Baltimore niggas be dancing like shit.
New York niggas be dancing.
for sure.
Niggas be dancing. Because
Chicago
go-go's
niggas be
gone.
dancing.
Go-go gone. Niggas used to dance to go-go all the time.
Niggas be dancing in the
Cutting the
club,
rug in the
bro. On
middle of the
they
dance
perks,
floor,
nigga.
dog.
They be dancing.
On the perk.
I'm so mad. By the way, side note.
All that
understand.
mugging niggas, cause niggas dancing, son. Don't come to that club. You dirty nigga. Go to the dirty club.
I just don't want to be in the house no more.
Nigga,
Yo.
go to the
They're
dirty
trying to
club
escape
with that
reality. That's why they go out and they just be mad at everything.
By the way, I can't believe that Perky dance joint doesn't belong to Sada. I can't believe he wasn't the one rapping. Like,
Shit. Nah,
that's
shout out my
a
nigga
whole-
Where you
Wine
from?
took that.
Where is he from?
Detroit.
You the perkies.
I thought that when that's first I heard it, thought it was Sada ASAP.
I thought it was a nigga from Philly that did the other perk song a couple years ago. That's another nigga from perky song years ago from Philly. I didn't know Perks was that big in Philadelphia. Or Lean.
Perks big
Perks.
here.
Or
Perks is
Lean.
big everywhere, bro.
Or Lean.
Yeah.
Lean is what I'm thinking.
Huh?
About. They were doing Lean in like the 90s.
I mean, it's rapper shit.
In Philly. No, before.
Speaking of rapper shit, your man John Wick.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood. John Morant, man.
Hey, bro, why somebody say the spirit of Dolph possessed John?
It's not even funny, dog.
But he wasn't
Put
even.
that shit on,
Dolph
dog,
wasn't
bro.
even doing clown shit
Zach
like that.
Randolph
though.
out here.
Dolph-
He's like the evolution of Zach
Zach
Randolph.
did his shit off the court.
Yeah, he's doing
He's
it everywhere.
a loser. He
On
about to
camera,
lose.
too.
They about to lose his seat in the playoff because this nigga's been a fucking loser.
He don't get it, I don't think.
His family is
I don't
failed
think he
him,
gets
bro.
it.
He's a loser.
Yeah, somebody has to pull him to the side.
I don't think he
He
gets
is a
it.
fucking drunk. He's a loser, bro. Whole
His dad's a
family-
drunk,
his
you know?
fucking father's a drunk, bro.
Yeah,
He's
he
been a
does.
loser.
He's having more fun than John Morant.
They about to cut him through the playoffs. Like, that shit, this is ridiculous, bro. This incidents after incidents. You're ridiculous, dog. You
pulling
a fucking
straps out on
loser.
17-year-olds.
You're a $200 million nigga, bro. You a loser, bro. You about to lose all that shit. I
Posted
seen
in
how
the
this
hood.
story
He said
go.
that $200 million nigga.
He got endorsements outside of Nike, right?
Yeah, he took Kyrie's spot.
They about to take all that.
Yo, man, you have endorsements. You are a $200 million player. You beat up a 17-year-old. Waved the gun at him. Your goons
At
had,
a rec center, like you, man, niggas a loser.
It was at a rec
dog.
center?
yeah. Your goons had laser pointers at the opposite team. You're waving a strap on
In the
IG
club.
Live in a strip club.
Why you in a strip club? Y'all need the season not even over yet.
I would have had them in
You just lost fresh to the Denver Nuggets too. You like 20 minutes fresh off a loss too.
That's why he needed. He needed to get
Where
off his
y'all was
shoulder.
up 15 and got your ass smoked.
Nigga got spanked by Philly like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, man, you a loser,
He got to get this
dog.
off his shoulder. Huh?
Already? That's what they just put.
Good.
Breaking news. Ja got
Idiot.
He need to be suspended for the season.
I mean, I want to know what they suspended him for. Though, like, dog, but
Like, what
like,
did
say,
he say?
it had to
Oh,
say,
let
like, nigga, like, I just want to see how that convo was like, yo,
Nigga,
bro,
you
you
wildin',
wildin', bro.
Get
Like, the
out.
fuck, like, sit down for 2 games, bro.
He gonna go back to the club. He's going back. You
Idiot.
tripping?
He has
He
no
took
leader.
this as a vacation.
Listen, like
Yeah.
Ruger said, they typing his 30 for 30s as we speak.
Oh, for sure.
Producers are they on it right now, bro.
What?
They don't even need
be
to
the
wait.
best sports
They are
story.
documenting this as
This
we
is- this
speak,
is-
bro.
this is
Like,
not
It's gonna be a.
2000s,
It's gonna be a
bro.
little. This gonna be a the baby kind of fall off right here. Man.
This is not the
Yeah, it
2000s,
might be.
bro.
This
might
nigga's
not.
gonna take it. He's gonna. The crumble is
Some-
coming.
somebody
This
said,
gonna be worse than Bobby Shmurda,
It's the
bro.
Falcons.
somebody
in the
said
playoffs.
he trying to make it out the NBA to the hood.
He going back.
And that's what
He
it.
not
That's,
even
what-
from the.
that's the most annoying, bro. And I swear to God, I give like
not even from
if he
the
was
hood,
from that,
bro.
like I would kind of be. But well, somebody compared him like AI the other day, and this is why I like about that. Somebody, Iverson, first of all, AI, Vic, whoever you want to name. One, AI ain't trying to be nothing he wasn't. Because Iverson wasn't even being overly like whatever you want to call it. Like he just was being him.
being him.
And they had a
They
problem
ain't
with
like
him
it.
being him,
Yeah.
but it was a culture thing. Like, and he's from that, but like Iverson never was a too tough guy.
Right,
Nothing like you
never.
ain't heard nothing Iverson doing that. He was just himself, and the league didn't like his image. Ja is going out of his like it's not even comparable, bro. Like Ja is going out of his way to do
He's
this.
been a
like,
young dickhead. That's
yeah.
what he's been.
And you're really not this guy.
He's a
Like
young-
whoever you're trying to like,
He's
this
been a
isn't you,
young
brother.
Them
dickhead.
pictures of him posted with his
Demetrius
family. He
or
looked
whatever.
like Rich Homie Quan when he was first came out. Looked like Rich Homie in them
This
pictures.
nigga, he the nigga that take the rap too serious. That's the
He's
You
embodied.
know what it be?
King
You start
Von, man.
Memphis is number one, and then number two, you start fucking like you start hanging around these rappers because you ain't rap. You
He
start
don't hang
thinking
around.
you them.
Glock and them don't hang around him, bro.
I don't know, God, but I know he real cool with like he tied in like him and Young Boy real cool and all that. But like
Oh my
you're
God,
not
the
them,
worst
bro.
Ever, the number one worst nigga.
Bro, you're
Who's
athlete.
in
You
Utah?
can't-
Who needs to be in Utah?
I
Young
don't care
Boy
how
said
many
stop.
rap fans you have.
Nigga is in
I
Utah.
don't care how many rap friends you have. You
Give
can't
a
do
fuck,
what rappers
nigga.
do,
You
bro.
cannot do.
Yeah.
They not even doing that.
They not even doing that, bro.
Niggas
But
a teller
even
tale,
when
bro.
rappers do like shit like that, I let them slide because it's like it's still. For instance, if Kim Kardashian somehow comes scantily dressed on IG, right? Cool. It is what it is. Like, cause like somehow that's putting money in her pocket. Like she gets look, she click. That's the lane she's in. Cool. If Tiffany just posts like some shit on. Like I'm like, what are you doing, bro? The difference is you're getting a couple likes for that, and Kim is doing like
Right, and you're a registered nurse.
yeah,
gotta go
yeah,
work
you know what I'm
tomorrow.
saying? What are you doing? Same with the rapper shit. Like we can talk about the gun. Like, is it stupid? I don't think any rapper should be waving guns in the camera. But if you do, like, it still is your image. Like them wearing jewelry. They kind of got it. We always talk about that. Like it's an image, it's lifestyle. Ja, what the fuck are you doing? That is your lane, bro. Go work on your jump shot, which
to
isn't
start
bad.
something
But
new,
I'm just
man.
saying, like I just
Yeah,
don't.
the jump shot's horrible.
It ain't that. I seen work.
It's horrible.
I didn't see
That
that.
shit don't click.
He's trying to start in the lane for himself, man.
Nah, he gonna start in the doom, bro.
He gonna-
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, he gonna drop it out.
I'm
Rap-
mad Adam Silver gave him 2 games. He should have gave him the whole season in 5 games in the playoff. Then that's what's gonna hurt.
OG's gotta talk to him, bro. Like
He don't listen. He don't
Bron
look like the
gotta
type of nigga
call
to
him.
listen
Vic
to
gotta call. Like I'm talking about
Man,
like
don't
OG.
waste Bron time, bro.
AI gotta call him, bro.
Nah,
He don't
waste
like
that
the type
time,
of nigga
bro.
to listen either. Because I'm sure there's nobody. I'm sure
idiot.
somebody has spoken to him before.
I can really see him look at AI in the face and say, "You don't know what I'm about," or some shit like that. That's the vibe I get. Ja would do some shit like that. Like I can really see this nigga saying some
You don't know
shit
what
like
this
that.
is.
You don't bleed how I bleed. That's what he gonna tell AI. I can really see him
Nigga
saying
live
some
in the
shit like
suburbs
that,
in
bro.
South Carolina.
You know, bleed, I bleed.
Nigga ain't
know
even from the
put
country
niggas
from
on their
South
tees.
Carolina.
I can see him saying
I
that
don't know
shit,
if I
bro.
put niggas on a tee.
No NBA legends. Don't waste your time with that nigga, man. Let that nigga burn.
Damn, bro. Niggas is really going backwards, bro.
T. Moran ain't work hard to give you a suburban lifestyle for you to
For
do this,
this.
bro.
Throw this shit out the window
yeah,
like this.
that's not what happened, bro. But look,
All they're gonna do is they gonna take Nike from him. So keep fucking up. They gonna take him. That's a lot of money, bro.
when Nike drop you, everybody will start dropping you too. The thing that saves him though, the same thing right now is he's young and he's very talented and he's still top whatever in the
mean
league and
shit.
he can still drop 30 at will. So thankfully he's not slowing down, but he got to chill before it gets like. If everybody else seeing it, the police is seeing it. Memphis, like
That's
they can't.
crazy. That's the
The
crazy
police
part.
licking their chops right now. The kid,
What?
like, you bored? You see John Morant leaving the club? Let's pull him over. Got to be something.
There's something there.
Yeah, got to be
The
something.
big fish. You in Memphis, bro.
Like,
You the big fish. They gonna catch you with something.
shit crazy, bro.
That strap that you had in the club, you idiot.
Yo, niggas is really wild.
On
bro.
the, he was living. He was having a good time though. You could tell.
Can you imagine, like, us when we seen that joint, right? We shook our heads. Can you imagine that white ass owner of the Memphis Grizzlies that got like all white friends? Can you imagine, like, yo, you see this picture of John? He just watching it. I know he said nigger 5 times, yo. I just know a minimum of 5 times because I know they can't even like. I know they can't even comprehend
Can't
this
fathom
shit.
it,
Like they
man.
can't
It's
even
like, why
fathom
would
what's
you do
going
this,
on, bro. Like,
Why would you put yourself in this position numerous times, over and over?
yeah, even Skip when Skip and Shane was talking about, Skip was lost, bro. Like,
is
Skip had no idea what was even going on.
Skip
like,
is lost. No, that's
Yeah,
fucked
Skip
up.
was like, he was waving the what's going like. Skip ain't have no answer to
He
what
got
was
the
going
posse
on,
that they
bro.
accused
Like,
LeBron of having this shit.
Huh?
He got the
Yeah.
posse that they said LeBron had.
yeah, this shit is crazy, bro.
How your man in the car? Why y'all in the car pointing the laser at the Pacers style? Like, I don't care.
Yo,
no more,
niggas
bro.
is
He
goofy,
fucked,
bro.
I don't care. I seen this story before, bro.
That's what the culture do, man.
Don't help that nigga, man. Let that nigga fall.
Promote
He'd be
this
He'd be
goofy
the
ass shit.
greatest fall in NBA history.
Oh, it's coming. I can
Easily.
feel it, bro.
Oh, without
I hope
a
he
doubt.
changes, right? Like I said, he's young enough to still pivot, but it has to happen swiftly, bro.
He might get hurt before that happened.
Everybody gave him the $200 million too. He can't even like. I'm putting the clothes in his car. And then another thing too, bro. Everybody ain't your friend, bro. And that's what you not realize. You on this joint flashing all this. Memphis is a very.
What?
I don't have to tell you how Memphis.
Come
You
on,
think these
bro.
niggas ain't watching you, bro?
What?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you think it's all love out? You crazy as
You
hell,
do think
bro.
it's all love, bro?
It's not.
Dolph got smoked. You crazy as hell. They gonna line your ass up,
Yeah,
bro.
he
That's
think it's all love, man.
Like-
He's sadly mistaken, dog. I hope the best for that dude, man.
You young niggas got.
Yeah, we
you
haven't-
young niggas gotta learn, man.
You
I gotta
learn
learn
one
the-
way,
y'all gotta
one
learn
way
the
or
hard
another.
way,
He's gonna
bro.
learn.
He
his
sizing
lesson.
up to be a real good cautionary tale, bro.
Oh, easily.
Like,
What?
super.
If I was like a father who had like a son who was a high prospect or something, everything Ja do, I'm showing this nigga. Look at this shit. This is what he do. Look,
I'm asking my son, you think this is cool?
This what you want?
Like, this what you like? Let me just know right
This what
now.
you
Like, this
aspiring
what you
to do?
want?
I'm
Let me
gonna be
know.
petty. I'm gonna call the GM. Say, yeah, cut him. You good?
Fuck him,
I'm
dog.
good. Me and
At the
his
end of
mother,
the
we
day,
got our shit. Cut him.
Goofy, dog. We 3 weeks. We 3 episodes in the snowfall. We haven't had a chance to talk about it yet, man.
Nigga, man, I ain't like how they disrespected Lee. I mean, look, Lee like a little Bow Wow. That was
That's one of the
crazy.
Oh,
great-
wrong? Yeah.
That
One
was,
of the
that was
great.
wicked.
I can still
They
stand.
know
this.
that boy a killer. He just conscious. They
One
know
of the
that boy a
greatest shows
cold
I've
killer.
ever seen,
They
man.
been Frank about it like Michael Pippen. Watch how I kick out. Oh, he probably died this season.
Roman's
Frank got to go to jail, though. right?
Roman's lost his mind.
Frank, Ron don't give a fuck.
He's
He's
gone.
out of
Huh?
He's gone. Roman's
I mean, they took everything from me. Care
He's
about.
gone, son.
All my man want to do is have a boombox business
That's
and
it.
sell his nickel bags of weed.
That's it.
Y'all got this nigga fucking living more lavishly out his range. He in the shootout every other day. This ain't what Rome signed
He
him
done
for.
beat that girl brains out with the pistol.
Smoking baby mothers and shit. Yeah. Rome doing hitman shit.
He gone, bro.
By the way, though, it was a little deeper than rap to that
motherfucker
because he
out of
also
shit.
they tried to smoke him though. That has to be said though.
Take that motherfucker
They
shit
tried,
with you.
it was a little deeper than that though because they tried to kill him. They tried to kill him and Louis after the wedding.
Yeah.
Remember? So like maybe that was a little, but yeah, he is kind of becoming unraveled.
He's unraveled.
He never wanted to do this though. Remember they talked to what's his name? The Louis talked him into it.
Frankly, disrespectful as shit.
He slapped the shit out of him.
Dog, we said in that diner, I said, God damn.
Did you peep the backhand?
Yeah.
He slapped him this way first
with the
and
left.
then brought it back.
With the left.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
There's nothing else you could do. That's grown man strength at that point, Frankie.
Yeah,
You're going to have to sit through that
it.
one, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's grown man strength right there. That's your uncle.
He's got to go to jail though, right?
Oh, Frank's going to jail.
I mean, if it's any truth, if it holds any, if they want to keep
they
it,
follow
line-
true
make
to
it
the
like
story.
that.
Yeah,
You know
they
how
kinda
they
gotta-
flip. You know, I'm starting to look at they flip everything.
Yeah, no, they gotta add
flipping
spice.
shit.
They gotta spice it up or add different shit to it. But like, if they follow true to the story, he's going to jail. So.
yeah, he's got like, you know what I'm saying?
I was disappointed when I remembered that this the last season. I was like, damn, dog.
That's it. That's it.
Louis, but yo, I meant to forward it to y'all in the chat. It was a dope, interview where they had the person, that white dude that's like directing Snowfall, and then the other dude, and they was talking about the writers, and they was talking about it's the last season, and they asked him straight up. It was like, yo, do you think this is gonna have like a little Game of Thrones effect? And he's like, what do you mean? He was like, you know, a lot of people that watch Game of Thrones say that the last season wasn't up to par, and they were disappointed because the last couple episodes kind of fell short, and it was the finale. And he was like, nah, this the total opposite, because he said if anything we were relieved that this was the last season, because he was like, it's so much stuff we wanted to get to, but we kind of had to prolong it because it's like, all right, we can't tell that to the end. So you kind of try to, you know, lead up to that without. But he said, bro, we couldn't wait to get to this. He said, this is like a weight off our show. He said, I can't even tell you how much I want to put it. Yeah. He said, I wanted to we could tell stories we've been wanting to tell that we couldn't.
If John never passed, it would have continued. But John passed. So
They
he
doing
had
a fantastic job.
They had to pick
without,
off.
like,
They had
in
to
his
really
absence.
pick off with John. Left
Tiger's the
off,
only thing
man.
I didn't have.
In his absence, they doing a fucking fantastic
Yeah,
job.
it's
yo.
different. How they shooting shit is
The
different.
nigga, that clip, that scene where they had where Lee came back from Ghana, and he was talking to the homie with the bush, and the homie with the bush giving all the rundown. That shit was genius, bro.
Oh yeah.
That would have took so long to explain, but the way they did it was like a recap, catching this man up.
Even had
it was genius.
Oh, you mean tell me when he came back from? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
when he was trying to
see,
catch
that's
him
the
up.
shit that we were talking about, like with the difference between shows. Like if they would have had to shoot those
All
scenes,
of that, it would've been too
it'd
much.
took like 2
Would've been like
episodes.
two,
They was
three
able to
episodes,
recap
yeah.
it, and like that was dope. I know this ain't no slight to BMF or nothing like that, because I fuck with BMF. It's a
BMF,
good
I
show,
fuck with
but it's like when you watch now that they're on at the same time. When you watch a show like BMF or Empower, then you watch Snowfall, you kind of realize why they're like years apart as far as like everybody on Snowfall can act. Like, and that's
Everybody.
the surprising
Side
part to me.
characters
Like
and
they'll get a
everything.
side character, and them niggas like the hospital scene with Kane, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are they pulling these niggas from?
What's
Just
even
acting
the
like
dude
this?
that was on the show last season for 1 episode, 2 episodes.
Who?
They killed him. He was
what?
he was
He
like
was an aunt?
Scully. He was trying,
Oh,
he was like Scully's right-hand
the
man.
second nigga, the right that they was meeting with Jerome and Auntie at the
Oh,
little
yeah,
joint, and he
yeah,
got
yeah,
killed.
yeah.
I bet
He
y'all
was a
know-
cool nigga. I fucked with him.
Bet y'all didn't know that was the same kid from Gullah Gullah Island.
What?
Where they
The
find
black
these
kid?
niggas at?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
him.
nigga that had the
That was
swimsuit
him?
shit, right? Yeah.
No, I gotta look back.
That was him. And that's a real family too.
But that's one thing that separates Snowfall to me. They can
Yeah.
do everybody they have can fill in.
Everybody can act.
And there's no filler. Like if they're talking for 2 hours an episode, like everything is purposeful. It has a point. You ain't even peep. I don't know if you peep 2 things in the opening joint that I peeped. Number one, you peeped the girl that, remember Slim had died, and the girl found out that it was her father because he had a bracelet on the name. Did you peep both of them was in the diner at the last scene? That was one. And then like how they kind of brought it full circle. Like when Franklin met Spanish dude at the wrestling match, that's how he met him the first time he had the brick.
Yep.
And you remember when he cut the ice cream man? Remember when he bought the joint from the ice cream man and he was in the hood, he was giving it out, and then like they was giving out the ice cream, and then when they fast forwarded to the joint when Baby Mother got killed, and then he went, not Baby Mother, the Dyke joint got killed, and then he went in the joint and he tried to give her son some money for the ice cream, and he was like, nah. But that was like a flashback towards the like, and even that I appreciate. I was like, dog, this show really don't miss. It brings it all.
Stones unturned, bro.
Yeah, shit crazy, bro. Shout out to them directors of Snowfall. Y'all
So how
doing
many
y'all-
episodes left? What, 7?
Seven.
Seven
Yeah.
left?
Seven.
One of the greatest shows.
Greatest series ever. I ain't gonna say
FX
show.
get this show?
Hmm?
How did FX get this show? I really want to know.
I knew it beforehand.
Because of
Everybody-
censorship, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
FX got some good ass shows too.
They got it's 2 FXs. It's
Sons
the
of
movie joint.
The Sons of
Yeah,
Anarchy.
they got
And it's-
FXX and then
yeah,
they got
they got like
FX
three-
and
they
they
got
got
like three
FX one.
studios.
Sons of Anarchy. They got
shit
some.
was
They got
hard.
some good shows over there. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I really want to see how this season ends, bro.
Yeah.
I want to see what's the white boy name? I can't forget his
Reed.
name. I want to see him get smoked in a real way.
It's
Why?
hard to smoke weed. Did you see what he just
I
did?
don't like that nigga. Yo.
Don't-
Yeah,
did
Reed
you
really
see
about
what
that
he
shit
said?
though. Reed's
The
really
sniper.
Nigga got on the
I
plane.
don't
Sniped
like
everybody.
him,
Got back
dog.
on the plane.
Reed who John Moran think he
What?
is. That's he thinks he's Reed. Reed is really like that. Like Reed,
Reed
don't
like
Reed
that.
really laying shit
Reed
down,
like
bro.
that.
Like,
Reed
oh,
like
jokes
Reed's
aside,
like that.
Reed is sitting shit.
Reed's
He's
that.
a fucking scumbag, man.
Nah, man, he's that.
I don't think he's a scumbag. He got a mission.
He's a scumbag.
He has a
He
mission,
has
bro.
Everybody-
he lost his job. He lost his family.
And that's the
Yeah.
good thing
He's
about this
giving
show.
dope to the blacks. What else you want
Dope
from
to the
him?
black.
What
The
more
good
you
thing
want
about this show
What
is
more
that,
can
like,
he do?
you can look at if you look at the show.
Gustavo
everybody's
trying to get his
perspective,
family out of shit.
Everybody has a right.
Yeah, reason to do what they
If you
do.
look at everybody's perspective, they all have like a reason why they doing what they doing, so it
Yeah.
makes sense. So you can sympathize with everybody's situation. I just
And
think
if anything, with Reed, where he fucked up at, honestly, he started like the nigga told him when he came in, like you started liking Franklin too much, because
Yeah.
like he wasn't even supposed to like. He was there for the mission, but he really started taking a liking to Franklin. I remember when that white dude came in and he was like, you actually have a relationship with like this, like it wasn't supposed to be like this. Like he started liking Frank. You know what I'm
coming to
saying?
the club, I'm like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
over. It's
and he
over.
started to do shit that like
Hanging out with them
Yeah,
and
Frank
shit?
had him doing shit that he really wasn't even supposed
Was he
to
at the
do,
wedding?
You know what I'm saying?
Was Reed at the wedding? He was at the
I
wedding.
don't know if he.
I don't know if I can't remember. I can't remember.
I don't know. I'm really interested to see how this show. That's the only show I really be like paying attention, close attention to.
Oh, yeah, I'm
else,
locked in.
Everything else I just watch maybe once. I might miss an episode or two here and catch up later, but I'd be like, nah, I gotta watch every episode. Bro.
Anybody got any shows? For me? Well,
King,
I'm gonna watch Mayor of Kingston.
Mary King.
Yeah, that's I've heard
That's
that.
on
joint.
what? That's on.
It's on Paramount, but I just got a Fire Stick, so yeah, I'll be in there.
That shit's up.
I might gotta do that.
That shit's up.
I know about that.
They got a Chris Rock special coming out tonight.
You know that don't mean nothing to me, bro.
Now I want to see what he say about the Will Smith story. That's the only reason people
That's
tune
why I'm
in.
about to watch it.
I just
don't
want to
wanna
see
hear
what
that.
he got to
Move
say.
on,
about
bro.
What do you
You
mean
get
special
slapped
coming out
again,
on,
nigga.
on
it.
Netflix?
On Netflix tonight, 10 p.m.
Move on from
So
that.
I
You get
kinda
slapped
wanna-
again by somebody else.
So you get slapped again. I kind of want to see what his spin on. What
Your
his
shit
spin
better.
on it is.
I'm not even about to watch.
Why
it.
did Will slap him like that? Like that's what enough people aren't talking about. Not that he slapped him. It's the form. Like, I've never seen a nigga slap like that. He did.
He reached from
He
down
reached
here,
from here,
down under.
had like a pivot with it, and like I've never
was a
seen
perfect
nobody.
form, though.
Yeah, I never seen nobody
No, your
slap
coach
like that.
taught
It
you
was
form
kinda
tackling.
crazy.
That was a perfect form slap. Head on the right.
Yeah, the nigga. Like I've
Grab
never seen
claws,
nobody
drive
get
your
slapped
legs.
like that.
Yeah, that's what he did.
He
Perfect
said
form
the nigga
slap.
slapped
right
him
there.
with 4 tackles.
That was a perfect form slap right there. If I ever seen one.
from the hip.
I don't watch it. I haven't seen a lot of. I haven't seen. What's the name back on King of Harlem?
You tripping? That shit is real good.
I haven't seen.
Godfather Harlem.
I know
real good.
Godfather.
I
Harlem.
stopped
Real
watching.
good.
I haven't
good.
seen
I
it
lost.
this season.
Real
I haven't watched the other joint I was just talking about. I haven't seen most of these shows. I haven't watched. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna keep it 100. I've seen 2 episodes of BMF, maybe.
Real quick, because somebody asked me this the other day. Rank your top 3. But I mentioned show right now, like recent. Don't give me MASH or nothing like that or Friends. Or
Man,
real, like real.
Who
your
the
top-
fuck watched Mad?
I don't know,
I
but
used
you
to
remember
watch
the
it. I
song though.
remember the
What's
song,
your
yeah.
top 3 show intros right now?
intro.
Song music wise. Currently.
Snowfall don't have an intro.
Nah,
BMF joint.
BMF.
They got that dumbass at the end.
Yeah.
That shit sucks.
Yeah, but I think that's it.
I don't watch.
I
enough
got
shows
Power.
to tell you, bro.
The Power joint.
I got Power, the Big Rich Town joint.
Yeah. Oh, that's for sure.
I got 2.
Even the joint with Tommy Tuck with Jeremiah, that shit's out.
Yeah, that is.
I like the joint that's on. It might be cheating because it was a single first, but I like the joint on Raising Canaan. That joint.
I never watched Raising Canaan in my life.
It's the setback. Well, I don't even about to sing that
I
shit.
never
but
seen one episode.
And third, low key enough, I oddly like. Y'all gonna call me cheesy for this? I really like the Narcos intro joint. I be
Yeah,
singing.
Narcos shit
I don't
rock.
know what I'm singing, but I be acting like that joint. That's my shit.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know.
That's
Oddly, I fuck
Damn,
with
that's
it.
a good question.
You be like, oh shit.
Yeah, Poppy
I
be
be
singing on
impatient.
that
I be like,
motherfucker.
man, get the show started. I be trying to get the
you
intro.
gotta
Nah, you gotta build up
Like
to
I
it.
still like
Shit.
Jamie Foxx joint. Here I come.
Yeah, that's the,
I be waiting to get these intros out the way a little bit. I be like, dog.
nah, you
Nah,
got.
you be rushing. bro.
It's because Snowfall spoiled you. They gave you the action, and
Yeah,
you just see a little
ASAP.
joint,
Shh.
the
Know you
manuscript, and
fire,
then
You
they
the
go right
scene,
into
you
the
funny.
see the
Fire.
Snowfall graphic, boom, showtime. I was waiting for that.
They got they
Again,
soundtrack-
Snowfall don't got time to bullshit. We not playing
That
with y'all.
soundtrack
We
Soundtrack,
going
when
straight
shit go
into
real,
it.
they play a great song to like.
Oh,
fuck
to
you
end the
up.
joint? Yeah.
they fuck you up
Toughest
at
joint.
the end.
Toughest joint is when Y'all don't see. I knew the song before. My uncle used to love the song. Oh my God, he gonna kill me because I forgot the name of the band. But the merry-go joint, the merry-go-round joint, they played it at the end of Snowfall when Leon killed the kid.
Mm-hmm.
When he killed the kid, drove off, and then that dog, that shit. I was like, nah, this shit is too good, bro. But like, yeah, shout out, yeah,
Nigga Jerome has lost it.
yeah, that's a good.
So you think you can go to Africa and just come back and throw it in my face? Huh?
Man, get the shit out of my motherfucking face.
He said, no, you got to keep it.
Leon, I don't like conscious
I need
Leon.
Leon
He's
to go,
blowing me.
man. He got to go. He got to leave, bro.
Huh?
He's gonna die.
He's dying. Jerome is dying.
Leon's gonna die.
Who else gonna die? Auntie's dead.
She deserved it, bro. She deserved it. If I hate anybody on that show,
She followed me too. Shout out Angela.
It's kind of hurt,
She
bro.
has a, yeah,
Franklin's getting arrested. Let me tell you something. If I'm right, y'all got to give me some money or something. If I'm right on it, this is how Snowfall is. This is how Snowfall is going to end. The final scene, and maybe this is me doing too much, or I had too much time to think about this. This is the final scene.
Final scene?
Yeah, the show.
That's bold.
That's bold.
No, this is how it ends.
Do you know if the final scene gonna be like 2 hours?
No, listen. This is the final. This is the last shit you're gonna see. Jerome is gonna be back at that same house, on that same porch. They're gonna show him listening to a boombox, his little music. Somebody gonna run up to him, ask for some coke. He gonna tell him, "Nah, we won't do that no more." And it's kind of just gonna phase out somehow. Whatever intro, outro music is gonna play, they're gonna play the joint from Jerome putting the tape in his boombox, and he's gonna be back on that boombox with nothing else, back for where he started, but a bench press and a boombox. And he's gonna have survivor's remorse because everybody's gone. That's how it's gonna end. If I'm right, give me some money.
I can't wait to see how this goes.
I can't wait we see
That's
this.
how it's going.
Can't wait to
Give me
oh,
some
we
money
did
when
it
I'm
for
right.
I want
John.
I want to see if that's how it goes.
We did it
That's
for
how
John.
it's
We're
gonna
gonna
end.
kill everyone, put Jerome
It
and
could go
back
a-
in
it could
Compton.
go a lot of ways with this.
Oh, and
They
Frank,
gonna twist this shit out this shit.
the
Frank gonna come out victorious like this in Africa.
nah, he can't.
In Africa, Leon dead.
Well, Ali Boombaye playing. Ah, fuck her.
Like school. With his ugly ass girl.
Oh.
And I think homegirl gonna come back and snitch on him. I think that's how you go to jail.
his wife?
Yeah, she
No,
Oh.
the joint he left alive in fucking. That's another scene I can see happening. The joint he left alive where he hung the cane and he walked out. Mel could tie him to a body because she know he killed the cop. I think that's how you going.
I think his baby mother,
gonna
his
tell
baby
you.
mother
She
is
gonna
going to
Mel left him. He should have smoked
gonna
Mel.
fall.
He left her.
What if Mel walked back in the police station after he get locked up? Was like, you left this and throw the cane back at him.
Well, when you see the
Gangster.
preview, you see everything how it going down. Because Aunt Louie's in the car crying. I think that's the one. I think that's when Jerome was dead. When she's in the car crying.
I'd be surprised if Rome died. I know Louis dies. I don't know shit. But, all right, well, we'll see.
You just gotta watch.
All I know is
Every
Leon.
time I watch, I'll be like, I look at the first.
Leon's
preview.
going to see his demise, bro.
Huh?
Nah, I ain't gonna like how they gonna do
Yeah, he
it.
gonna die. He probably gonna say some corny Black Panther shit like fucking what's his name?
My
Like Killmonger.
ancestors-
When Killmonger died, he
throw
probably
me in the
gonna
river
die,
with my
like,
ancestors.
Franklin, don't do it for us. Do it for the path that was paved. Just that guy, like that's what's gonna happen. I fucking hate African Lee, yo.
You know why we died, Franklin?
Yeah, that's just like
Throw me in the river with my ancestors.
Throw me in the river. Yo, Saint, throw me in the
Yo, I
river
hated that line.
with the
yo.
black
Oh
clamp.
my
Yo,
god,
put the
bro.
country flag on me, Frank.
I think I'm going to go see that Creed 3 movie today. I don't know.
That man suck, man.
I be letting shit air out. yo.
Happy Woman History too.
Yeah, Happy
Like
Women's
Happy Women
History
History
Month,
Month.
man.
Is that all women or just black women?
That's all women.
Oh, okay. Nah, I just didn't know what to do.
Yeah, I want to be specific to black women, though. Yeah. Salute to
Shout out y'all.
The rest of y'all cool.
Y'all all right.
Well, let's salute to the.
We don't know about the bitches.
Yeah,
Bitches
let's
getting
salute
women
to
history.
Let's salute to the.
Shout out to
you
black
know,
women that have a large boundary.
Shout out to black women
What's
who don't
allowed for y'all to do?
Shout out to black women who don't try to be rival tweeters, who like be real business owners. Shout out to y'all who's responsible, who don't try to be rival fucking social media bots.
Yo, this has
out to
nothing
social
to do with nothing, but like everybody is naked on the internet.
Oh, yeah, it's pervert.
Remember back in the day, it used to be like a treat.
Porn,
It used to be like a
porn made
treat
the internet.
for a girl to like send you a nude, or you just like you actually get to the
Nude
point
off
where y'all
the
having
cell,
sex.
off the razor.
It was
That
a
bad.
treat. It
It
was
used to
a
be a rated
treat.
R movie if somebody took off their robe and it was lingerie.
What?
They automatically got you R rated.
Now-
You got a lot of G.
I can open my Twitter right now. If I scroll too far, it's just a pussy right there.
Speaking of naked
what
women,
you're looking at, you
Chilling.
freak.
Nah, I'm just saying, niggas retweet shit. I just be like,
niggas
Get
retweet
out of
shit.
there.
What's
You
wrong
can
with y'all?
stop that retweet.
I'm just saying, I gotta stop following these people. Like,
Speaking of naked, Lala, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. They're not gonna say I'm tired. You can do whatever
She's
you
at
want.
every show.
50.
Get that
Somebody,
money.
Mello
Get
is
that money.
tired of this, yo. And Mello, I'm not saying
He's
y'all
not even
still
with her
in
no
a
more. Don't
relationship.
even put my man in there.
She has been in a.
She's divorced.
When 50 runs out in ideas, it's a Lala sex scene. That's they go to. Like, yo, the so getting
Lala,
stale.
just have sex
Put
with
Lala,
somebody.
have sex with somebody. We go. Enough is
Don't put
enough.
Mello on that shit.
Kyan is like 16 now. He's old enough to. I'm sure his kids.
I
I'm
ain't
sure,
gonna smoke
I'm sure him
shit.
and his peers watch BMF at this point.
Oh, man.
I'm sure enough is enough, bro.
What?
First,
Man,
like,
you a
like,
thot.
this has to
What?
stop, bro. Like,
She got to start. At some point, you have to act.
yeah, you got.
Not just keep
And then the acting scene was, and I'm not trying to cat. It's woman's month. I'm not trying to.
Lala don't have a.
But then
she don't have
then
a
the
face
worst
for
acting came right after that. Was that little dumbass scene where he was like, damn, you in the bub. She was like, you know, I love it when you beat it up. I was like, dog,
cringy, bro.
yeah, enough is
She
enough.
said that in the
Cringy.
scene.
Ah.
Enough is enough.
I don't
bro.
pay attention to her when she act.
Yeah,
I try to
feel
like
enough.
skip it.
Listen, bro. Just rewind. Fast forward them scenes if you can. Though.
Yeah, man.
anything else,
Somebody
man?
gotta take a stand. Nah.
Oh, you gotta do
What?
the 7 kids, right?
Let's start this next episode.
I don't want to start with that.
That-
That's his
that one-
fault.
that one is
I don't
wild.
care about that.
I'll post
That's
the
that nigga fault.
clip. Yeah, he has. Man said he
That's
had
that
7
nigga
kids with 7 women.
That's your
And
fault,
he
you
blames the
dickhead.
women because he told them he didn't want to
He's a
have the
dickhead.
kids.
That's your fault. Can't keep your shit out the river.
All right, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
what Eddie be saying? Prayers up to all parties involved.
Prayers to all parties concerned, man. We hope that goes well for you, bro. You're
Prayers
a
up,
dickhead, bro. You're an idiot. And I'm glad I don't have niggas around me like
We
that.
don't give a fuck about you. You dead.
I'm glad I don't have niggas around me that don't take care of their kids, bro. Because that shit. I don't know where this nigga's from, but he was right, though. What he said in the clip was like, listen, even with my track record, I don't have a problem with a woman giving me sex.
What?
That's the sad part.
You got 7 kids.
That's the sad part. Right? But who's held responsible for that?
I ain't gonna hold you. I feel a little more in the southern states, not the 7 kids shit. But I remember I went to I be out North Carolina or down there. Then I went to Portsmouth recently. I've been to Portsmouth a couple times.
Virginia.
Yeah, and bro, sometimes being there, I'm like, bro, like, and the person I was down there with was like, everybody I know down here is either like, all of them have like multiple kids, and I looked around, I was like, yeah, because what the fuck else we gonna do? Like, like for real, that's really my thought
Nothing
process.
else out here.
It's nothing out like you
You
might have
always
like
leave,
it's nothing
nigga.
going on down
Just out
there.
here to
bro.
fuck. Just out here to fuck.
You can always leave.
Shout out
nigga.
Portsmouth,
The city's right there. You can always leave.
Yeah, it's not that far.
Just do
No
better, bro.
excuse.
Just do better. Make better decisions, man. Guys, we appreciate y'all listening. It's the Most Unknown Podcast. We out,
Joe Budden sucks.
man. 7 kids with 7 different women is like it's a bit insane.
I don't feel
Why
sorry
was Dre
for you,
blowing
nigga.
my shit up? Dre better be outside, yo.